So we're going to talk about Ghana. You traveling to Ghana in December, what you need to know before you jet to Ghana. So there's a few things I want to tackle today. Visas, travel, vaccination, and also antigen. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about what you need to do before you travel to Ghana. It's very important. These informations are very important. Just a little bit disclaimer, these informations are informations provided from the website, so please do check these informations before you do travel. Right, so now let's continue. So what I want to talk about today is what are the requirements before you travel to Ghana. I'm going to point some few steps. So the first point is visa. Visa is very important, and also passport. Those are very important. Then the next one is going to be COVID testing, antigen, PCR testing, and also where to stay when you arrive in Ghana, the airport procedure. Those are the few things we're going to talk about today. So let's go straight into the point. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what are the requirements for Ghana. So if you're not a Ghanaian or if you're not from ECOWAS, you require a visa. A lot of countries in the world can go to Ghana free, like Singapore or Jamaica or Philippines. Some few countries can go to Ghana free, but if you're from the UK or the States or USA, you require a visa. So we're going to talk about this visa procedure. What do you need to apply a visa to Ghana? You need passport. You need passport. At least you need to have at least 6 months in your passport, and also make sure you have two pages in your passport so that they can use one for the visa and also when you get to the airport for stamps. Right, so that's the first step. And also the second step is you need two photograph pictures. I mean, two passport pictures. That's what you're required. And then you also need address in Ghana. So it could be a hotel, it could be a family member, it could be a friend you're going to visit. And if you do have let's say a family member, just ask them to write you a letter that to whom it may concern, this blah blah blah, this XYZ is coming to stay with us for 1 week for holiday. If you're going with your family, what they require me to do is I actually have to go to my email, write a letter that I XYZ, I'm traveling with my wife, I want my wife to stay with me in our own house, signed signature. But if you stay in a hotel, as you can see, I normally use booking.com to book my hotels. As you can see on the screen, it's pretty easy to use. Most of the hotels in Ghana are registered with booking.com, so you can go ahead and book with them. And I always recommend that when you book the hotel, make sure you print a copy, like a hard copy. Also, just take a screenshot. If you have a printer in the house, just print it before you go to Ghana. And also contact the hotel just to ask them if they receive your booking. You don't have to pay, especially if you're using booking.com. I've used it many times. You can select pay at the hotel and then use that reference or the booking with your application form. And once you use that, make sure on the application form they ask you where you stay in. So you just have to make sure you put the address of the hotels on the form and also their phone number. If you don't have their phone number, just email them and ask them if they have a phone number you could use for the application. And then that's the point. Then when you get there, I think after you fill the whole application form, you have to book for appointment. You have to book for a day to submit your application. I believe they have a priority service which is 24 hours, and they also have a postal service. If you need more information about the application process, just do let me know in the comment section. But I believe you can find most of the information on GhanaHighCommission.co.uk. I'll put the link in the description below. All right, so once you apply for it, if you're going to submit, if you're first timer traveling to Ghana, I believe you can apply for 2 years, but sometimes because it's your first time, they won't issue you 2 years. They might issue you 6 months or 1 month, and also that would depend how much to pay. If it's 2 years, I believe, so a single entry visa for 24 hours is £140. If in the UK, it's £140, and also 6 months is 180, and I believe 2 years is 260 £60 for 24 hours. So I mean 24 hours is when you submit the visa today, it will be ready for you tomorrow. So when you apply for 24-hour service for the multiple 2 years, you pay £280. Then the next day you go to the counter and fetch your passport. And then once you complete all that, now you're ready. Make sure you check your passport, make sure the visa details are correct, make sure the dates you're traveling or the date of issue or the dates you provided them matches, because you don't want to get to Ghana then they say, oh, you don't, your visa actually start next week. Make sure you check all these dates. If there's any mistake, just alert them quickly so that they can correct the visa. All right, so the next part, let's close that part. So what we're going to talk about is what are the requirements, because with the COVID you don't actually know what to do to get to Ghana. I've traveled to Ghana during the pandemic, and if you want to go back and watch my video after this, it'll be amazing. It will help you a lot. But this is updated information. Because of COVID, nobody knows what's happening. If you're fully vaccinated or double jab, this is for you. You still require a COVID test to get into Ghana. If you're double jab, you still require test 72 hours before you travel. So when I mean 72, I believe it's 3 days. So make sure you book your test at least 3 or 4 weeks ahead so that the company will have you in the system, because you don't want to book it at like 3 days where you'll be in panic that, oh, we don't have doctors or we don't have people available to do the test. So make sure you call the company that's going to do the test. Make sure you call them, ask them all the requirements for the test, and also provide them your flight details, your visa details, so that they have you in the system, so that on the day of the test, or if you're sending the test to them via post, at least you know you're not sending the wrong information. So you send it to them knowing that in 3 days you get your email you get your email delivered. And if you're waiting for the email, make sure you check your spam and make sure you check your outbox. Make sure you check everywhere, because sometimes you could create a rule, your emails could be in your spam or it could be in the folders, you don't know. So make sure you check all those boxes. And also, if you have the email address, add them to contact list so that anytime the email get delivered, it won't be flagged as spam. You receive it. And then when you receive the email, make sure you check all the details to make sure the details match your passport details and the dates, everything match. Take a screenshot. If you have printer in the house, print a copy. Sometimes you can be browsing at the airport, your phone could get disconnected. So take a screenshot, print a copy if you have printer in the house. And also, what else you need to do? Yeah, once you print the copy, check to make sure all the details are correct. Now, where to get the test done? I'll put the details below, or I'll put the details in the description. So it's very, very important you follow these instructions, because if you don't follow it, you might get to Ghana airport, they say we don't accept this. So if you go to africacdc.org, africacdc.org, if you go to their website and put Ghana or traveling from UK to Ghana, I believe you find all the companies listed on there. You can book with them, or you can call them over the phone and book with them, or what's required to get the booking done. I'll put the link in the description below, so if you want to check what requirements are needed before the test, let me know. And now let's get to this part. So once you got your test, make sure you go to Ghana Health website, because you have to declare that you don't have fever. You have to put all your travel information, including your passport, your date of birth, all those information. You have to make sure you go to Ghana Health. And then once you finish, and then the other part is you have to pay $150 to the Ghana airport service. I believe the name of the company is Frontier Services. I'll put the link in the description below. So what you have to do is you go in there, you select the service, and then you put your passport number, then you made a payment. I believe they accept Visa and MasterCard. I don't think they accept American Express. And then once you pay, make sure you get your confirmation printed, and also make sure you get the email delivered, so that you use that as a reference, because when you get to the airport, the first thing you do is, before you even get to immigration, you get redirected to get like a code, the code that take you to the counter where to check that, to validate you that you made the $150 payment. Once you go that code, you go to the first bank counter. They'll check your passport to make sure it's valid, and also make sure the payment receipt you show them is in the system. Once you've done that, all you have to do now is wait for your PCR test to be done again in Accra International Airport. It's very fast. I believe the process takes about less than half an hour, because when I did my test, as you can see on the video, I did my test, then the gentleman asked me to go through the system. I went through immigration. By the time I collect my luggage, I was able to check the result online. I'll put it in the description below. If you want to check the results, you can click on the link in the description below and check the result. And then once you check the result will say your PCR test result is ready. Please go to the counter. Now, once you get to the counter, it's pretty easy. You show the passport, then they'll tell you you're negative. Now you can proceed to custom. Once you get to custom, you just have to, if you have anything in your luggage, if it's not anything illegal, they'll just ask you, what do you have in your luggage? Do you have anything illegal? I believe your answer is no. But if you do, you just have to tell them what you have. If it's gift for families or friends, just tell them this is what you have, you know. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Then once you're out of the airport, you know, be very careful, because Ghana is very, very bubbly and you might be shocked, because traveling from UK for first time and going to Ghana for first time is going to be like a culture shock. So you're going to see a lot of people like me and very loud. So you can imagine it's going to be a little bit intimidated for you, but just be calm, walk all the way across the crowd, and then once you out, try to get to the car park if possible, if you can get to the car park, or just try to get out of the crowd, I mean the arrival. Then once you're out of that place, get your phone. You can use Uber, or you can even get to the closest hotel, which is Holiday Inn or Airport City. You can even get Uber. I think it's going to cost you about between 5 Ghana cedis and 20 Ghana cedis. I don't know how much the conversion is, but if you can get to the closest hotel, or if you want to stay in the closest hotel, I would recommend Holiday Inn, Airport City, Golden Tulip. All these hotels are very, very close. They are less than 2 miles. Yeah, so that's the closest hotel I would recommend. If it's your first time, you just need to enjoy Accra or Ghana for a bit, I would recommend Holiday Inn, Airport City, and also Golden Tulip, because these hotels are around everywhere. They're around East Legon, they are around Labadi Beach Hotel. Yeah, they're around everywhere. So, and also they are around the most popular market, which is Makola Market. So if you want to explore Ghana Colorful Market, these hotels are just a few minutes from the market, and also just a few minutes from the airport. Once you manage to get to the hotel, now you relax, you know, the next day is going to be just free. You in Ghana, you know, you're chilling, you're having a good time. Yeah, so it's pretty easy. So what you have to do is visa, PCR test, money, if you can change at the airport. So let's run out. So what do you need? So you need visa. Make sure you apply the visa before you travel. Apply at least 3 months in advance, and make sure you have money, you have credit cards, you have debit card, just in case. Make sure you have cash, so that when you get to the hotel, you can change at the hotel, or you can change at the airport. Your SIM card work in Ghana, so you just have to turn your roaming on. You can also, for my network, I just have to pay £5 a day. And also make sure you charge your phone. And well, that's it really. Thank you very much. And if you do enjoy this video, if this video is very, very informative for you, please do subscribe and give this video a big like. And until then, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I hope you enjoy your trip. Safe journey. Midase Akpe. Thank you very much. God bless. Safe trip.